How are you?
Very well. Super
Congratulations on 5 years. How does it feel? Surreal?
Oh yeah, it is surreal but nice.
You know,
the dialogue.
when I read your 3 things which you look for before approving a content on Zee5.
All right, I think Nimisha should answer that, but I'll attempt. So we look for realistic stories. So fundamentally something, okay, let me take a step back. We are a customer-first platform. So we've originally looked at what the customer is going to like. So we have realized that realistic stories, something which connects with the audience, which they can relate to, they can see themselves, that's very important, very important. I think unique stories, something which has not been done on other platforms, something which tells the story in a different format and kind of brings out the really unique ideas to life. Very important. And obviously entertainment. So how you bring out the characters, their layers, their originality, I think super important. So since you have 3 things, realistic, real, unique and entertainment. So that's important.
Brilliant. My second guest tonight on stage, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chief Content Officer, Hindi. Nimisha, congratulations to you as well, 5 years. And how is the mahal in the office?
It's just beginning.
That's a good one. My question to you is that how are the characters in Taj divided by blood different from the ones showcased in other stories based on the Mughal Empire?
Wow, I love this question. But, I would do the trailer do a lot more talking than me. All I want to just say is that ये थोड़ा सुना लगता है, ये किरदार थोड़े सुने लगते हैं, शायद आपने कहीं देखे हो, but ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. So the characters in this show is something that probably got left out of all the history books that you have read. They got left out of all the stories that you have seen till now. And what you will get to see, the sides that you will get to see of these very famous characters is something that you've never seen before. So I would let the trailer tell you what it is.
And we are going to reveal in just about time. My next guests tonight's Abhimanyu Singh and Rupali Kadyan, producers from Contilo Digital.
I do want to say that मेहनत, वक्त, पैसे, ये तो हर शो में लगता है. कुछ भी बनाने जाओ, हर चीज में लगता है. But the amount of mohabbat and the amount of passion that has gone behind making Taj from Abhimanyu and Rupali, that is something which is truly commendable. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
No, I really mean thank you for that.
Thank you, Nimisha. And I think you forgot the third coincidence, which it took us 5 years to get here. But it is 12 years better than what K. Asif took, because he took 17 years. So anyways, I'd like to thank Zee5. I think it's a very, very big project for us. Apart from that, it's something that required a vision, and thankfully they bought into the vision that we brought to the table. और अब मैं ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं कहूँगा, अब ट्रेलर देखिए और I think that's more important now. You've been waiting for some time, and thank you for coming.
पर मुझे एक सवाल पूछना है आपसे, क्योंकि आपने कहा है ट्रेलर देखिए. उससे पहले I want to know from both of you, the show is based on Indian history, but कोई particular reason कि आपने international crew of writers, directors, showrunners रखे हैं इस शो में?
Simple answer. अभी इतना content बन रहा है, यहाँ कोई free नहीं है. No, I think it's a global story, and you need global creators and global storytellers to come together to make a story like this. और हमने तो ये कहानी बहुत मतलब इतने साल, जैसे निमिषा कह रही थी कि ये हमने कितने बार देखी हुई है, तो अभी हम तो बहुत कनेक्टेड हैं इस कहानी के साथ. तो they got a more dispassionate way of looking at the story. and a more realistic, more gritty way. And I think that's what our global crew got to it. But no taking away from the Indian crew. Ultimately, we only had 11 HODs from the West, but we had more than 300 Indians working on the show. So it's still made in India.
रूपाली कोई खास वर्ड जो आपने सीखा हो इस शो की मेकिंग के दौरान बिकॉज आई एम श्योर देयर इज गोना बी उर्दू देयर इज गोना बी सो मच मुगल एपिग्लोटिस एक्सेंट एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा
मैं एक ही चीज बोलती थी पूरा टाइम, राघव प्लीज बैक ऑफ वो बैठा है राघव वो पूरे टाइम मेरे शूट पे रहता था, कीप टेलिंग प्लीज राघव लेट अस डू इट.
But it's time for the pictures. I request all of you to please stand together. It's time for the pictures with the stars.
Epic question, just like this story. Anarkali is one of those characters that is so larger than life that we've heard about growing up. We have witnessed on our screens. We've heard everybody talk about her and everything that she stood for. It's iconic and epic in every way. Of course, I was intimidated at first. But I was also so taken by the team's vision of what they wanted to do with this story. I think that's what really got me excited. And somewhere, you know, we look at Anarkali as this larger-than-life, tragic heroine. But I really thought that at the heart of it, here is a girl, a human with a beating heart. She stands by her love, she stands for the truth, and she doesn't fear the consequences. And that's, to me, who Anarkali really is. And I hope that we've been able to bring this out in Taj, Divided by Blood. You confused me. It's a huge honor that I got to be a part of this beautiful story. That I got to work with an incredible cast and with an incredible team from all over the world. I think I was in the right place at the right time and thought of in the right moment, and I'm so happy that I could do it. Thank you.
Super, super. अनारकली यहाँ पर हैं, अब राजकुमारों को बुलाते हैं. Ashim Gulati, aka Prince Salim, please come on stage.
Ba-adab. बामुलाइजा होशियार आशिम गुलाटी उर्फ शाह सलीम पधार रहे हैं.
Salim. How different is your version of Salim than what people have seen already on screen?
Oh man. Can you pinch me? Ow. What you've seen of Salim before, or what I recollect, I don't even think I'm capable enough to take the name, Mr. Dileep Sab. So it was very intimidating, if you ask me honestly. But Salim for me is an emotion. And the way I treated Salim was just for him to be human. I mean, it's been told many a times before, the story of Salim, Anarkali, and Akbar. But I think what sets this apart and this magnus opus, this epic story told, is the fact that by the end of the day, it's a story about a family which is troubled. It's a family that's at war with their own. And he's just another son who's trying to win over a girl. And this girl happens to be Anarkali, who's so beautiful. So there has to be war for her. But having said that, I just had to humanize Salim and to make him as real as possible. And if I ever thought of Dileep Sab, I don't think I would be ever do justice to what I did to Salim, because there's no comparison. But I think the way that our beautiful writers and our director and our producers, the way they've brought this story up, I think it's so beautiful because they've established each and every character so wonderfully and woven into one another, and the interrelationships are just so amazing that you can't help but create layers for the character, and especially for Salim, because he's a lover, he's a poet, he loves music, he loves art. And I wrote a share actually for the different layers of Salim, if I may.
Yeah. Irshad.
मुझ में कितने मैं हैं ये तो मैं ही जानता हूँ. मुझ में कितने मैं हैं ये तो मैं ही जानता हूँ. कभी कभी जैसे खुद को जानता हूँ और कभी कभी कुछ पहचानता ही नहीं. So there's so many different versions of Salim that you've seen, and there's so many I had to be a certain kind of son in front of my father. There was a bitter relationship with Akbar. I had to be a lover with Anarkali. I had to be a beautiful brother with my two brothers. They're both sitting there looking gorgeous as ever. But it's the dynamics. It's what I had to work with, and it's just so beautifully written that it also sort of like took me with the writing. But I have to say that it was very intimidating. It was very scary. I was nervous. I didn't have too much time to prepare for Salim. I had a week, and there was so much to be done. There's so many layers to unpeel that I felt that eventually, I hope I did justice to it, and I hope all you guys like it. I really do.
We will. You mentioned the brothers. भाईचारा को बढ़ाते हैं. Next is Taha Shah Badusha, aka Prince Murad.
बाअदब बामुलाइजा होशियार तहा शाह बादशाह उर्फ शाह मुराद पधार रहे हैं.
Taha, not a lot is known about Prince Murad. So how did you prepare? क्या reference material पकड़ा, खोजा, पढ़ा?
Well, सबसे पहले तो मैं I would like to thank a few people before answering this question. सबसे पहले मैं Zee5 का शुक्रगुजार करना चाहता हूँ. Thank you. Thank you, Raghav, for giving me this opportunity in a space and time in my life where I was desperately looking for something जहाँ पर मुझे एक ऐसा किरदार करने को मिले which sets me apart from the last 10 years of my life. So thank you very much. And I would like to thank Abhimanyu, Rupali, Contlo Digital for giving me this opportunity. It's a dream come true. I know I wasn't your first choice, but I do hope that you like what you see. Third of all, I would like to thank my team, and most of all, I would like to thank my mother, who stood by me, still stands by me at every nook and corner and takes all my shortcomings and unconditionally still loves me. And she's not here today, but I would like to thank her. Thank you so much. Now, your question, back to your question. Yes, there has, Murad ke baare mein to kuch likha hai hi nahi, to be very honest. But this actually gave me the freedom to explore. It gave me the opportunity to let my creative juices just flow. And without expectation, just play it out. And I believed in the director. In fact, William, who's the writer of the show, he really supported me. He's the one who stood by me when I was not about to get the role. He pushed for me, so I really want to thank him as well. And Ron has been great. You know, for a person who doesn't really understand Urdu, he has done a great job directing Taj. So kudos to the man. We all miss him here tremendously, and the whole team. So to be honest, Murad, nothing's been written. I got the opportunity to explore. He's a guy who's, you know, when it was written in a form that he was very evil, all right? But I believe that any amount of evil always comes from a space of love, right? So somewhere deep down, he's really hurt. And that's why from that deep hurt arises this new person, which then looks out into the world where he has to take revenge, where he doesn't love. He just wants to, you know, grab everything and without any consideration to anybody else. And that's where Murad comes from a space of vulnerability and a space of love. But I hope you like him on screen, and I hope I can keep up with Ashim and Aditi, of course.
All the best, man. All the best.
Thank you.
Ba adab, ba mulaiza hoshiar, Shubham Kumar Mehra, urf Shah Daniel, padhar rahe hain.
Shubham, what a debut role, man. What a debut role. What was the most exciting thing about Taj for you?
The fact that I was of some value to people, and मेरे जीने और मरने से फर्क पड़ रहा था लोगों को, is the thing that, because I was literally, I've said this before and I've been slammed for it by my mom, and she's going to kill me when she finds out. But I cannot thank you guys enough, all of you. I cannot. And I cannot thank Varsha and the whole crew, my friends, Harshil, Akshat, everyone, for just sort of, because मेरे से कोई पूछेगा जब मैं बुढ़ा हो जाऊंगा कि मैं 2021 से 22 में कहाँ था, तो मैं सिर्फ ताज में ही था और मैं कहीं और नहीं था. मेरा दिमाग, सब कुछ, everything was in Taj. And thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the star cast of Taj. What a pretty star cast. बहुत अच्छे लग रहे हैं आप लोग. It's time for the pictures.
time.
backbencher.
Are you ready?
There's a hamper.
I don't know.
Okay, Anarkali,
We should make teams.
there's a hamper.
Is there a hamper?
Yes.
बस मैं आ रहा हूँ.
I won a game when we were doing promotions. Now it's fine. I won for
The
the day.
first is the party was lit.
What do you want us to say?
Translate it into the Mughal language, the Urdu language, or what you have spoken in the show.
जश्न की रात थी.
No. Hut.
Mehfil.
महफिल बहुत खूबसूरत थी.
Mehfil.
Thank
I
you.
said Mehfil before any of them said anything. I get a point.
ठीक है.
मैं इसको और
give it to
अच्छा कर दूं. I
Anarkali.
want Taha.
I don't know how I can win from Anarkali. I just don't know.
Okay, so it's just between three of us then. We're getting the hampers, baby.
No.
We're getting it.
Are we sharing it?
Okay, Anarkali, the right translation is Roshan tha wo jalsa. But if you can speak in your way, Aditi, how would it be? Roshan tha wo jalsa.
Roshan tha wo jalsa.
अरे अंदाज में ना थोड़ा.
Don't keep it real. Don't keep it real.
We've been training to keeping it real.
Next one. Let's hang out.
Dude, I give up.
ये हैम्पर मैं ले जाने वाला हूँ मुझे लग रहा है.
You keep it now. You have all the answers.
आओ लटकते हैं साथ में.
Anyone else who wants to try?
Not my team, bro. Not my team.
Let's hang out. इसको अगर आप ट्रांसलेट करेंगे तो किस तरीके से करेंगे?
आओ महफिल जमाएं.
क्या बात है यार. Absolutely.
Oh!
देखा तो नहीं ना? देखा तो
That's
नहीं.
some line from some ad.
ये fixed है.
Okay, next one. This is really funny. This is wanna chill.
Netflix देखोगी?
अरे मुगलिया बे.
Wanna chill.
क्या फिर से बोलिए.
Wanna chill. अगर आप इसको ट्रांसलेट करेंगे.
शामियाना में हाजिर होंगे.
Chill.
Anyone from the audience who wants to try? Because we have a hamper here, guys. Wanna chill? Yes, there's the lady in the back wearing red dress. Can somebody pass on the mic to her quickly? Can you please stand up and shout, please? Wanna chill in the Urdu language? हाँ जी सर आ गई है. मैं आपके पास आ जाता हूँ यार. Wanna chill?
क्या आप Z5 पर ताज डिवाइडेड बाय ब्लड देखकर हमारे साथ गुफ्तगू करना चाहेंगे?
Bang on, man. Guftagoo kare is very good, very well. Last one, let's pick it up as
Hello, Guftagoo is conversation.
Guftagoo is conversation.
So when you're watching Taj divided by blood, there's
But-
no
but
Guftagoo.
There is
going
no
to happen.
Guftagoo, my brother.
As long as there is a plug-in to watch Taj, it's all good.
On
सब
March
सही है.
3rd. March 3rd.
last one.
March 3rd.
Don't irritate me.
तुम्हारी नाफरमानी हमें पसंद नहीं.
Don't irritate
Guys,
me.
मुझे तंग
हम
मत
लोग
करो.
हमारा
इतने
वक्त जाया
बुरे
ना
एक्टर्स
करें.
माने जाएंगे ना उर्दू के नाम पे. एक जवाब
This
तो दे
is
दो
this
यार.
is why we need Nasir साहब here.
Anyone in the audience? Sohail भाई आप शांत
wait,
बैठो.
what's the
Don't
question?
irritate
What-
me
what-
को
what-
आप नहीं convert कर पाएंगे sir. Translate. Try कीजिए. Don't irritate me. Yes, there's somebody who's raising the hand.
हमें
Please.
तंग ना करें. हमें तंग ना करें.
मैं आपके पास आ जाता हूँ. अरे संध्या is raising the hand.
तकल्लुफ मत दीजिए.
यार ये पढ़ कौन रहा है? कहाँ से पढ़ रहे हो आप लोग?
behind. You pointed at me.
कोई पीछे
Yeah.
पीछे.
Absolutely right. This is really good. मुझे तकल्लुफ मत दीजिए is the right translation.
तकल्लुफ.
यार
Is it wrong?
संध्या मैम.
मुझे तकल्लुफ मत दीजिए.
एक
What's
मिनट.
the
Ma,
नहीं जोधा
you
भाई
got
जो
the
बोलेंगे
answer?
वही होगा.
Ma, do you have the answer?
Khurram has the
does?
answer.
Come on, please, go for it. Say it. It'll make me win the
answer,
hamper.
हाँ खुर्रम भाई बोलिए.
मुझे आजिज मत करिए.
मुझे आजिज मत करिए. अब इनकी बारी. इनसे भी पूछ लीजिए.
Sandhya, I really want you to please translate this well for everyone.
आपकी बदमजगी से मैं नाराज हूँ.
Oh man. यार एक हैम्पर ना यहीं पर देना है. ठीक है. But we have more fun
Just
games
for
for you
that.
guys. The Starcast of Taj.
This game is over.
This game is happy, right?
हम आपके शुक्रगुजार हैं.
No, this is going to be fun because मैं कुछ ऐसे questions पूछूंगा जिसमें let's see कि क्या आप लोगों के responses आते हैं. My first question is who is most likely to
माइक रख देता हूँ नीचे में.
begin a war for something they want? Begin a war for
Murad.
something they
In
want.
real.
Murad.
Or in the show.
In the show. In the show.
Murad.
Okay? Be comfortable in the royal wardrobe even in the summers.
Yeah, you have no choice.
Anarkali.
And also, there, give your answer.
Me.
All right.
Fail at keeping the family secrets secret.
Daniel.
Dude, he is the secret.
Daniel is the secret.
Okay. Real, laugh during a serious scene.
Me.
Daniel.
Yeah,
Daniel.
also me. I got a
Yeah,
bashing from Nasir sir in Jodhpur.
He's done that with me many times.
Yeah.
Real, uplift the mood on set.